My name is Tina, and I am going to be doing some readings about the person on your mind, person that you're thinking about. This is probably somebody like they're usually like looking like love situations, love situations gone wrong. But I have seen others come out too where it doesn't have anything to do at all with love. I'm just cleansing the cards. I just got back from work and alright, so let's see. Let me find us. Oh, that's the one I already did. Alright. There it is. Okay, so we're on. So, where we're going to start is Cancer. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Okay, Cancer. We're just looking about the person on your mind, what's going on with them. I feel like this is somebody maybe that you haven't talked to in a while. And we'll see what comes out. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you for your guidance. Okay, so we're looking for Cancer messages. The person on Cancer's mind. Let's tap into that person on Cancer's mind. Solar plexus. 8 of Swords, helpless and hopeless. The Emperor. And the 4 of Wands, joy and stability. Wow. Your person is working hard on themselves. I feel like they have angelic help too. I feel like they're manifesting. But they're super sad. So that's always kind of a hard thing to do, manifest while you're being sad. Right? But what's happening is I feel like I want to clarify the solar plexus, because like that could be like gut feeling, like they have a decision to make and they're overthinking it. It could be about, work. Could be about a male counterpart or a divine masculine. Could be about learning some kind of new information. But whatever it is, it's bringing in joy and stability. 4 of Wands. So I feel like they're working on themselves. It's just they're feeling like hopeless and helpless. They don't know what to do here. And it starts out with the solar plexus. So let's see what that's about. Hi. Oh, thanks. They're just reading glasses. Okay. We're clarifying helpless and hopeless and the solar plexus. So this person is examining who they really are and what they believe in and don't believe in. I do feel like there's divine feminine energy here. It's talking about a separation, Cancer, and wanting something to come back together. So your person is thinking, I think about you. Because I think they see you as the divine feminine is what it looks like to me. And I feel like you guys are separated. And they want to get back together. And they do not know how to do it. They have no idea how to even get, how do I approach this divine feminine so that I can tell her I want joy and stability in our life. And even the angels are here saying, like, this person is being supported, like, this whole time. I feel like I have these sort of funky in here, but I'm going to choose some of these cards. Tell me more about this solar plexus and the confusion about what's going on. They're going through a transformation. That's what's happening to your person. They're rising. Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming. Okay, so they're rising from the ashes. I feel like I wonder if they sabotaged it. They were afraid of pain. They were afraid of the separation. Hi, Joni. Yeah, and so they did it. They sabotaged it. It's talking about silent treatment here and abandonment. So they just took off. And they still look at pictures of you. They do. And I think that they're going through some sort of transformation here with the Phoenix, obviously. Let's see what's going on here with the Emperor. What is this person on your mind doing? They're getting ready to step up to the plate, it looks like. Take action. They have some sort of new info. What is it? I feel like, oh my gosh, this is sort of a heavy message. Are you ready? It's that someone put a mirror up in front of them, and what they saw was that they were self-absorbed. And that they need to make a decision, So I feel like they want to talk. And someone in this relationship is scared of being abandoned because it's come out twice. So I don't know if it's you or if it's them. Like, it's really kind of wishy-washy at this point with the energy, because I feel like, like someone in this situation also felt like they didn't mean anything to the other person. And so it brought up all kinds of stuff, like young, like when you're young, like inner child wounding. It brought up all kinds of stuff for, I think, both of you. Because I'm seeing like a divine masculine, divine feminine energy here on the table, and this is how they see you, is this divine feminine, and they know they need to be the emperor. They need to step up. They know that, and they know that there was like fake, like they weren't even being real, and they just can't stop thinking about it. And you want to know what? I'll bet that this person has stomach problems, like up here in the solar plexus. You know what I mean? Indigestion kind of stuff. I bet. I can't figure out why the solar plexus is there except for that, to say that, like maybe they're having some stomach issues because they really don't know what to do, they really stinking don't. I mean, I feel like they see the problem, but they don't know how to fix it. joy and stability is clarified by the dragonfly. And so this is about, it's about just like the butterfly, you know, like, and the phoenix. So what's happening with this person is they're starting to take care of themselves better. They're making better choices, like with what they're eating and what they're doing and how they're loving themselves and taking care of themselves and being happy on purpose, right? Why is the reach out card here? I feel like I can't talk. Have faith, love is coming. Surprise, invitation or meeting, hesitation. So I kind of feel like you're both getting like the same messages. Cancer. Like you're mirroring each other, and so everything that's happening to them is, I think, happening to you, because mirror came out 2 times. So I don't know what's going on here, but you guys have some kind of healing work to do together. You know what I mean? Um, let's see what that romance angels have to say about this. Is crazy. This is super crazy. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help you bring you together. You guys are doing this both, aren't you? So I'm gonna guess that you guys are gonna go on a trip together. And I think it works out really good. I think it works out really good. So what's this person want to say? What's this person want to say to Cancer? Hi, Harry. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Emotions overwhelm me. I don't understand. Life without you is hopeless and dark and depressing. I miss your light. That's a pretty sweet bunch of stuff to say. So here's the thing. This person is really struggling about how to come back toward you. Because, see, what they're trying to do is step up. They have to get into the Emperor energy. It means they have to raise their vibration. And what has to happen in order for that to happen is, you know, this person's going to have to start taking care of himself. And, or whoever the Emperor is representing, right? I feel like, you know, this would apply to both people, even, you know, loving yourself. And then you come into alignment because of your vibration. And the way you get to that energy is to love yourself. You know, you got to do it. You just got to do it if you want to meet this person in energy and have it be something different. You guys both have to like love yourself separately and work on all the shit that you're hanging on to too, because it's talking about healing family issues. So there could be some like old stuff that each one of you are dragging around, you know, and you bring all this old fucking luggage with you that you don't need anymore. It's all tattered and torn, you know. It's family stuff, you know. And I just feel like more and more I'm just getting this message from spirit, like, just, will you just like examine this whole plan? Will you just at least look at just a couple things that I left for you? I left you a map, it's your birth chart, it's your numerology information, it's anything you want. Look anywhere and figure it out, because I mean, you guys, you and this person, I mean, you have good vibes together. But it didn't work out because I think that the person that we're talking about sabotaged the dang thing. But I think it had to happen in order for you guys to have your transformation. Phoenix, what else was here? The dragonfly, the butterfly, right? All those were here. So like, here's what's happening with all this mirror energy. You guys are totally bringing to light probably the childhood wounds. You know what I'm saying? So they're showing you something, and I think, well, what I see, the only thing I've seen in here is abandonment issues. So maybe you attach love to abandonment, and maybe you just don't want to invest in love anymore. Like, you'll take it to a certain degree, but I mean, who wants to go through that again? So you don't ever really like let your heart, flow with it. And this person is like showing that abandonment, how scared you are, because they just took off, right? I saw it. And inside of you, you're like going like, what the hell happened? Like, why did you do that? And there's a transformation that start happening. You know what I mean? It's that self-love stuff. I mean, first you get depressed, and then you start investigating stuff, like, how can I feel better? And the answer is always self-love. Let's see, your hair looks pretty today. Well, thank you. I'm going to tune off early tonight. It was a long day at the hospital. I need to get up early again. So everything worked out good with the surgery. I got the picture today, so I assumed. He's so cute. I'm glad everything worked out good. Cancer, let me grab a couple of these oracles because I forgot. I just want to know what these oracles are going to say to you, because sometimes these messages are huge. Okay, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Remember that honeymoon I was telling you about? And then this one. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it in faith. And secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So if it's the person that you were thinking about, maybe it's them, Cancer. Let's see what time it is. 18:50. Okay, so we'll have Leo now. Let's do Leo. These ones first. Okay, Leo. Okay, Leo. It looks to me like you are going through a transformation, letting go of some old beliefs. I feel like maybe you are learning a lot of lessons right now. Wow. If one more major arcana, it did. Leo, what's going on for you? Could it be an awakening? It sure looks like it. Bottom of the deck. All the cards down here are major arcana. You have the Death card, the Hierophant card, the Hermit card, and the Hanged Man card. Your soul is really knocking on your door, isn't it? That's because it's going to come out. This is a person on your mind, isn't it? I thought it was you. It's the person on your mind. I feel like the person on your mind is just going through all kinds of like reframes. I feel like they're pretty much like spending a lot of time um, seeking spirit. I feel like they're letting go of a lot of stuff that just doesn't serve them anymore. This is like old beliefs. They don't fit them anymore. They're bothering them. They're letting them go. They're a new person. A new person is emerging here for your person that's on your mind. I feel like they might be being called to be a teacher in some way. And I feel like they are in meditation more than they're out. And I feel like the reason that they're doing that is because they really want to see things from other perspectives. Like they realize that they definitely realize they don't know everything, right? They definitely do. They're definitely a very humble person. Okay, release. Okay. Wow. This is being cleared. This release is being clarified by unconditional love. It's self-love. Like they are working on that. And I feel like what they're releasing is everything that happened. I feel like they're letting it go. And they're just loving themselves. Wow. Tell me about the teach card. Whoa, your person. Leo, who were you with? she's looking like she's teaching something. Yeah, the Phoenix. They're working on themselves. I feel like what they're letting go to is some kind of abandonment issue. Yeah. Whatever they're seeing in the Hanged Man is giving them freedom, you know? Freedom. I feel like as far as you're concerned, I do feel like they feel like you guys are soulmates. They feel like it's a soul agreement. But it's funny that their energy, instead of talking about like anything negative, it's telling me like they're healing all the stuff. Your person, they're healing themselves, which is amazing. When does that ever come out in a what's your person doing? What's your person up to these days? You must have a pretty cool person. I feel like they're just really just transforming themselves, loving themselves, understanding all of it in a new way. I feel like they try to be the observer in life more because they are realizing like how much more they learn when they just observe other people rather than react in any way. Where did that come from? They have romantic feelings about you for sure, but they feel like you didn't love them back, and so they just decided like letting it go. I'm just gonna let this go. They don't have any hard feelings about you though. I feel like they do remember a lot of good times together. Like, I feel like you guys went somewhere together, maybe by the water. And I think at one time, I think that this person thought that it was true love. But I feel like also they realize there's a lot of healing that needs to be done, you know? And that's what they're trying to do up here, is heal and transform, you know? Um, but I feel like they do have a lot of feelings for you, but they don't feel like you felt the same way. And I think they're just letting it go. Um, and that's what I feel like is happening there. Let's see if we can get any cards here. Hi, Raven. How's it going? Nice to see you back. Okay, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality, surrounds you at present. And manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I feel like this person is practicing self-love. And I feel like they're seeing the difference in their self. I think it's making them really beautiful, like even more beautiful than before. And they're manifesting miracles into their life. So your person is doing just fine, Leo. I'd say more than the average bear 5. That's fun. I love the idea of someone doing well, don't you? Okay, so let's see here. Let's look at Virgo. Let's see what time it is. 27:55. Okay, 27:55. Virgo. Person on their mind. Virgo's person on their mind. What's going on with the person on their mind? It's the one that they've kind of been blocked from. What's going on with the Virgo's person on their mind? Wow, lots of sacral base chakra. They're trying to find balance and alignment. I feel like they feel very alone. And I feel like they're thinking about all the stuff that has happened to them. And I feel like it's very deep wounding. Sacral chakra and base chakra. So this would be like, I mean, pretty serious wounding, right? Like base chakra, it's your basic needs, you know, your home. Are you safe? Do you have enough to eat, drink? Do you have a warm bed? Sacral chakra is family. It's the womb area. So it would be like mom, dad, brother, sister, grandparents, sacral chakra. So I don't know if this is about you, Virgo. I'm not sure. I can't really tell at this point, but It almost looks like it's a dad, like a father figure. Um, I don't, I don't know, but whoever it is that's on your mind is feeling really alone. I mean, alone. So I want to get some regular tarot because I don't know if this is about a lover. It's about, I don't know yet. Hey, how's it going, Erica? Good to see ya. It's going pretty good here. I just thought I'd come on here and try and finish these readings. Virgo, tell me about finding balance. Virgo's person on their mind. Tell me about finding balance. Okay, it's the Ace of Swords, so I feel like they're not clear on something, you know? Tell me what that truth is that needs to be talked about here. What's the truth that you're talking about here that knocks? The truth about a decision. It is a decision. It's an emotional one. Regarding, what is that here? This whole thing, it's about a decision. And I mean, it just keeps telling me decision, right? So you have the Two of Pentacles up there, and then the Two of Wands, and then the Two of Swords. And in between all of that, you've got the Ace of Swords, which is about truth, the Judgment card, which is about alignment, the Queen of Cups, which could be about love. It could be about something extremely emotional. It could be about surrender. And then I'm not sure why the Knight of Pentacles is here. Like, so, who am I talking to? Virgo? Maybe it's you. Probably is. Okay, so I feel like they don't know what to do about you. They don't. So they're resting and reconsidering Nine of Wands. They want to figure out how to move forward, how to work together. They want a new beginning. They do. The Fool is here. So when they're sitting here thinking about it, what they're thinking about is, I want a new beginning with Virgo. I want to figure out how to make this right. They're trying to manifest it. You know, I think the person on your mind actually also wants independence. Like, this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is also a single card, right? And I don't know what exactly that means, but on the one hand, they want to move forward with you, but I think they cherish their independence, and I think they're trying to manifest it. Like, how can we work together and I get to be independent still? You know, independence doesn't necessarily mean that they want to be single and date other people. It could just mean that they want their own independence, you know, much like a child when they're growing up. You know what I mean? They turn 16 and they get a driver's license, and then everything changes. They're free. They are now completely free. It could be something like that, is what I'm saying. Like, it's not that they don't want to be with you, they want a new beginning. Um, want space to hear your own thoughts. Yeah, yeah. And I feel like, I don't know why this seems like it's like a burden to get it. It's a burden to ask for it. It's a burden to make it happen. And so I feel like the person on your mind is like trying to figure out a way to make it happen. Now, they've got some deep wounds here. The sacral base chakra here. Let's just clarify both of the chakras at the same time. What are you saying with that? Okay, Five of Pentacles. So, Five of Pentacles is about not having enough, not feeling like they have enough, not feeling like they are enough. This one shows somebody being naked and exposed to the elements. So maybe your person is feeling like that. And then the Seven of Cups. This is like choices. Trying to make choices. Trying to make the best choice, you know, with the High Priest. So the High Priest is about higher learning. So this tells me that the person on your mind right now is going through like a major lesson, more than one, just so you know. And it's through whatever is happening here. Let's see. Okay. So I feel like what's happening here is that the person on your mind is understanding like every terrible thing really ends up being a gift at some point. You might not know it the first day or the first 30 years, but you will know it's a gift at some point, and it's going to be such a big aha moment, something you've been carrying around forever, and you feel like your life is over, you know, for a long time. And then finally, it's like you get it, you know, like, I don't know what happened here. Maybe I think what is needed here for this person is stability, you know, because the King of Pentacles is here. And I think what they need to learn is, and remember the independence thing, I feel like what they need to learn is that they can stand on their own. They need to feel that independence, and they need to know their value. And they don't, for some reason. And I do feel like it's a very deep, deep wound. And I feel like what could help it here is, well, of course, meditation, but love. I feel like love is what can heal this for your person and restore Four of Wands, happy, stable home. Tell me about the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor. Wish fulfillment. Six of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Tower. Knight of Swords. And then the Sun. Your person is... your person is healing from some kind of wound that they think about all the time. And I feel like they were young when it happened, and it was a tower moment, and it was a fucking nightmare. Nine of Swords. And I feel like what's happening with them, I feel like they're healing from it. And I feel like there's going to be abundance and love. Like, I feel like your person's going through a lot, a lot. They do want to be with you, but they've got all this, I don't know, energy about their stability. Like, they don't feel stable. They don't feel safe or something. I don't know. But I feel like they're doing a lot of inner work here. It kind of shows it here and there. Um, you know what I mean? Like the Justice card, like understanding something on a higher level. They are understanding something. And it's making them feel a little more stable in their own self. And maybe even offer love. But I feel like this, whatever this is, I feel like there's a lot of love here, and a common goal to have stability in the family. I feel like this person is manifesting it, but I feel like they're very confused. I do. I don't know how else to say that. They're really confused. Um, Spirit, is there, well, this is for your person, isn't it, Virgo? So I don't really know what else to ask. I don't. I don't think this is a romance reading at all. I'm not going to do romance angels or nothing. This is something different. I can feel it. I don't think it's about romance. I think it's about someone, whoever you're thinking about, who's really in a bad spot. And, um, and I don't know. That was confusing reading. Libra, 42, 47. Okay, Libra. Man, I don't even know what is wrong with me, but I'm feeling like I'm not. I just did this really long meditation right before I got on to you, and I feel completely not connecting. I don't know what's on my mind. I know. Here, I'll give you some too. I'll give you some too. Man, I don't know what is going on with me today. Spirits, angels, guides. Let's tap into the person on Libra's mind. Let's see how they're thinking and what they're doing. And what the messages are needing to come through for Libra about their person. Ooh, Ace of Wands. They're starting something new. They're getting some kind of cool new idea. And they're in Empress energy, you guys. They're creating. They're making something new. And they're moving on. And then the Chariot card. Seriously moving on. They have clarity on something. They're taking the lead of their own life. They've got almost all aces down here. The lovers is down here, and dreams coming true too. How about that? They have clarity about equal give and take. They're taking the lead of their own life. This is an ace of pentacles, strengthening bonds in some type of love situation. It is a wish fulfillment. How about that? Bottom of the deck read. That was pretty good. Okay, let's see what's going on for they're having a transformation with the dragonfly. Yeah. Boat. See? Moving on again. They're ascending. They're thinking about it, though. They're thinking about something over and over again. Okay. So, I feel like, yeah, they're having an awakening of sorts. This is the Ace of Swords. Or, I mean, Ace of Wands. It's that cool idea. I like the meaning on this one, right? It's something that breathes color into their life. You know, I love that meaning for the card. And then comes out the Empress, which is talking about nurturing, right? And then they're moving on. And then the Chariot card, talking about alignment or possibly more movement, right? I feel like what they're doing is healing from a heartbreak. Or they're healing from something. I feel like what they're moving on from is third-party interferences. So what this whole thing here is talking about with the Ace and the Emperor, it's talking about, honestly, it's about ascension. And so I feel like your person, what they're doing is they're vibing up, you know, and what they're leaving behind is anything that doesn't serve them. You know what I mean? So good on them, right? I feel like they're going through a transformation. I feel like they're making some new shit. And it's kind of like making them excited. But they're also very tapped in. With the Empress energy, they could be like making some coin with whatever the new idea is. Because when you get like Empress energy inspiration, it's going to bring money in. Yeah, and I also feel like they're getting some kind of lesson in um, kind of like the Nine of Pentacles. Like, I always have what I need. You know what I mean? Like they're understanding that it's got something to do with whatever they're doing. You know, whatever the new thing is that's breathing color into their life. It could be anything. Some kind of hobby turned like they're making $1,000,000, you know? Something they really dig doing, and all of a sudden it just explodes. With those two energies, I would say that's probably, you know, could very well be true. I do think it's changing them. You know, like they're seeing, I feel like they're seeing their spiritual self, right, differently. Okay, let's see what the angels have to say about the person on your mind. It's a past life relationship. You guys have known each other before. For some reason that you're not together for the moment. You're separated. There are romantic feelings, and this card says they're worth exploring. And if it's someone that you have, you know, had a fight with or something, and then there's a separation, there's also a reconciliation card here. Someone from your past is returning to your life, Libra. And then at the bottom of the deck is forgiving and learning. So let me read this. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. I would say that when this person gets to this place here with the Chariot, where they're being aligned, you know, body, mind, soul, and they're coming from a pure love place, I feel like things could look a lot different, you know. Um, I feel like they could. Like, if they had a grudge before, they definitely don't at all have any room in their space for that anymore, you know. So if your person could say something. It is a rainbow, Erica. I love that card. It's so pretty. It's like a flute with each one of those little pipes or whatever spewing out a different color, and he's like blowing into it, making beautiful, colorful music. Pretty sweet card. Okay, let's see what Libra's person on their mind wants to say to them. Why can't I tell you the truth? I'm obsessed with you. The way I treated you was wrong. How about that? How about that, Erica? For a message. That's hilarious. Let's see. What else do we need? We definitely need one of these, couple of these oracles, right? How about that? I can't wait to see what this one is all about. Spirit, give me a message. Libra's person on their mind. Tell me a message about them, for them, something. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And that's the card there. And reflection. Give one another some space at the moment. Trust and faith. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. I like that message. I know. I'm pretty sure I drew that one for you before in a personal reading on the phone. It did not. It did. I told you that. I think it came out before. Look. Yeah. So those are your messages. I don't know. I feel like that was a pretty good reading, Libra. I'm obsessed with you. The way I treated you was wrong. Why can't I tell you the truth? There's some truth to be told, Libra. They're going to do it. They're just kind of getting their mojo here, right? Because I feel like they are working on something. Like they are. They're preoccupied with like making something or something, doing something, and they're leaving behind stuff that doesn't serve them. People, places, things that don't propel them forward, and this is the alignment card, the Chariot. So I feel like when that alignment comes in for the person on your mind, I think it's going to be a whole different ballgame. Okay. Scorpio would be next. Let's look and see what time it is. 5, 4, 3, 8. Okay, Scorpio is next. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know why I can never figure out what I'm... It's because I'm not organized, Erica. I bet your house is organized. I don't know when I lost that. feel of organization, but I lost it. Sometimes I wonder if someone came and took me over, took over my body, because like I am the most unorganized person lately. Well, it's been a while actually. All right, so Scorpio, your person on your mind is Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man card, the third eye chakra. Do you want one more? Yeah. And the Blossom card, the Judgment. Your person is going through an awakening, and that's what I see. I feel like they're at the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they feel pretty good about themselves. I feel like they've been enlightened to a whole bunch of things, because I feel like they've been in this observed position, the Hanged Man card. I feel like they're seeking different perspectives on things, because they're realizing like, hey, I feel like it's a big thing, but they're realizing that they don't know everything, and they're here to learn, like they're really in touch with their soul, is what I feel like. Third eye chakra here, talking about like, you know, definitely getting some downloads here. And a lot of it is about themselves. I feel like this person is going through a full-on awakening here, like developing new psychic gifts, um, seeing things from whole new perspectives, and they have a different relationship with their spirit team. They're never not connected, and they realize, because like this person is actually standing on a pillar of gold, all these pillars are gold, and he's on the highest one. So he has the best view of everything around him, and he's standing on what looks to me like gold, and he's illuminated all around him, like, so full on awakening, like twice going on in the reading. So with the third eye and the observe card, and I feel like, God, I love the Hanged Man card, because it's like where you willingly say, Spirit, show me something different, so I can see it different, because like I've only seen it from here so far. And then so they show up, maybe your soul shows it from their perspective, and it's a whole nother thing. It could be about, watching other people too and observing them, but I just feel like they're going through an awakening. Tell me what's going on with Scorpio's person on their mind. They're transforming. It's like your card coming out there. I feel like they miss you and they think about you all the time, but I feel like they're pretty excited about where they're at too in their spiritual journey. Tell me about the Observe card. The runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. So I feel like what they're seeing is something about this. So either they are a runner from intimacy, and they're seeing it now from a different perspective. I feel like they're understanding it in a different way. Maybe even like something about the fact that they had a cycle, right? They had some kind of cycle that they were just like repeating and repeating. Let's see. What's the third eye telling them? What's the third eye want to say? Let's ask it that way. What does the third eye of Scorpio's person want to say to Scorpio? Dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Yeah. So this is about changing too. Again, it's kind of like the death card or the transformation, right? The dragonfly. So then I feel like the third eye wants to say that I think they're learning how to establish boundaries. Maybe they've never done that before. You know what I mean? Maybe they've never done that before, and that's what it's saying. Like the third eye is working with them to establish boundaries. And it's because they do have a cycle. They have a cycle of being with people who have a lot of options, and they're scared to death of abandonment. So their third eye is actually showing them that about either themselves or about a pattern that they've been in or something. Like they're getting a lot of downloads is what I'm saying. Scorpio, tell me about the blossom card. Tell me what's going on with that. This is like the judgment card, and you know, whenever this soul comes out like this, you know, like it shows it as a big ball of fire. This is the card number 21, blossom, and the tarot only goes to 21. The 21 card is the world card. It's the reset button. It's a brand new beginning, new path, right? This card is the soul coming out. And when the soul comes out, the first thing they do is hit the reset button. So I feel like this person is ready to like close out. They're ready for their soul to just guide them now. They're ready. Like they're looking at their soul and they're seeing how beautiful and powerful it really is, how light it is, how bright it is, and I think they want to put a reset button up. You know, they want to put an end to like even ever having a heartbreak. Like they're like, man, you know, I don't want to go down that path again. You know what I mean? I want unconditional love in my life. Well, when someone mirrors me, I want them to mirror unconditional love. That's what this transformation is doing to the person on your mind. They're reframing what they're even asking the universe for, you know? And I feel like that's really healthy because it looks to me like they've been in sort of like a toxic cycle of love, you know? And they have a lot of fears. And they're like, wait a minute, you know? This isn't what I want to experience anymore. We've already done this like 80 times. Human. So I feel like this person is really getting a lot of enlightenment from their higher self. I feel like. Yeah, that's a good idea. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. This is what the angels are saying to your person. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. See, that's what she's doing over there. Remember when I told you that? Like, she's being specific. Like, when I have a mirror put in front of my face, I only want to see unconditional love. So that means that she's going to have to be unconditional love in order to have that happen, right? She wants a mirror reflecting her own love. And she's being very specific about it. So is it happening for this blossom card girl? Or the person on? Yeah. it's going to be really good for her. It's going to be like she's going to be free. Like I said, the reset button is coming, right? The way she sees herself has changed. All the passion that she has, I don't know what she's doing with it, but I feel like her soul does. I feel like she's just kind of like really believing. You know what I mean? Really believing in herself, in her higher self. You know, and she's like, wow. I feel like she's just like blown away in this picture too. Like she's looking at it like, wow, is that really my soul? Soul's like, yep, it's really me. I am a ball of fire. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's bye, Erica. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. I feel like your person is doing that, Scorpio. So they're fine. They're doing really good. They're loving themselves. They're letting go of shit that doesn't serve them. They're mostly in love with spirit, like, is what I see. Like, they're spending all their time hanging out in that area, you know, third eye, crown chakra stuff. Like, higher self, come back. Like, I freaking love your energy. Higher self is like, I never leave. I'm always there. You're just usually too stuck in your head to know I'm there, right? I feel like your person's having a really cool awakening, Scorpio. And I think that is where I'm going to stop. It's a good thing, too. You guys have a great day. Thanks for coming. Thanks for liking and sharing and subscribing and all that stuff. Love you guys. Bye.